Hey gang, it's JC, and this is the Daily Dose for Wednesday, February 22nd, 2011, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. They can help you with your web strategy, website design, all that sort of stuff. Give them a call over in beautiful downtown Brentwood. All I know is I'm up at 5:30 every day, working on the show, working on the Daily Dose, doing all this stuff, trying to make it sound good for you on the Big 550 KTRS, where we do the midday show 10 to 1. Me and Trish Gazelle. Trish's trash every afternoon at 12:50. So I'm up pretty much without fail at 5:30 every day, except today, because I went to the Blues game last night, got back a little late, was up very, very late till about 3:30 in the morning, and figured, okay, I'll just get all my work done early, sleep for a few hours, get back up and go back to work, and then go into the radio station. So I missed all of the excitement today. What's going on? I mean, it sounds like one of these crashes that they have on the Pacific Coast Highway where there's fog and, rocks tumbling down and everything. I died 26 cars from what I hear over at 40 and Vanderbilt today. They say they think maybe a truck was backing up on the highway, and that sparked all of the trouble. So something like 35 accidents. Our traffic reporter, Tim Weiland, should have gotten combat pay today. So all I know is 1 week from today, I'll be in Jupiter, Florida, doing the first of 4 shows from Cardinal Spring Training. I say that not to irritate you, because I'm going and chances are you're not, but because this is a fun thing we do every year. And if you can't go to Cardinal Spring Training, part of my job is to try to bring the ambiance, bring the feel of spring training to you. And so we work very hard down there, and not complaining by any stretch of the imagination. Just want you to know we don't go down there and play golf and just sit on the beach with our feet up. We're working many, many hours of every day. So first of 4 shows from Jupiter, 1 week from today on the Big 550 KTRS. Speaking of the Blues game last night, I've been going to hockey games and watching hockey since I was just really, really little. And I hadn't been to a game in quite a while, and went last night, sitting about 6 rows off the ice, right almost at center ice. And it just reminds me, when you really pay attention to the game, really reminds you of how important it is for players to be positioned on the ice the right way, and how to execute their plays, finish their checks, really keep their sticks down and be ready and everything like that. But it is really remarkable what game of chance. I don't use the word luck, but most of you would probably use the word luck. It's just, there's so much luck involved. That puck could bounce around, hit something, and just carry him off something and take a little bounce and end up on somebody's stick. So much of what happens in the game of hockey is just pure chance. Still, the Blues almost pulled it out last night, but it was fun to be there last night. Oscars are coming up on Sunday night, and we're going to be doing our big Oscar show. Joe Holloman of the Post-Dispatch, who's seen all the movies. Eric Mink, who has seen all the movies, plus Trish and myself, and we'll have a little help, and Smash will be in there too on Friday, so our big Oscar show is on Friday. We did an up or down, no middle ground yesterday, and the Oscar show lost 8-4. In other words, 8 of you called in. We just do a little 5-6 minute segment, try to get as many calls in as we can. And 8 people said, nah, you can keep that Oscar show. It's too long and it's boring and it's ridiculous. And 4 people said, oh no, I wouldn't miss it for the world. So, I don't have a good feeling about this year's show for 2 reasons. First of all, I think the King's speech is going to win almost everything, and I think it's just going to be sort of a runaway, and when you have one movie dominating that way, I don't think it makes for a very interesting show. Same people up on the stage making the acceptance speeches all the time, stuff like that. That's number one. And number 2, I don't know what, I'm all in favor of shaking things up every once in a while and making things different. But this James Franco, Anne Hathaway thing, I do not have a good feeling about. I just don't. So we'll see what happens on Sunday night. I want to thank everybody for checking us out on Facebook. We have 2 Facebook pages, the Showgram with J.C. Corcoran on Facebook, and then also my page, which is how this whole thing started with J.C. Corcoran. We have 3,806 friends as of today, so keep checking us out on Facebook. I think we're going to be Twittering very soon, too, so be aware of that. All right, let's go to the national entertainment headlines. Alyssa Milano, who every red-blooded American male would like to, have a few minutes with, is preggers. She's going to have a baby in the fall. The baby will have very hairy arms. This is something that people have been fawning over Alyssa Milano for years. The guys just don't understand until you see her. I mean, it looks like she's got buckwheat in a headlock. She has. I mean, there's entire websites on the internet dedicated to pictures of Alyssa Milano's arm hair. It's really, really crazy. You should check it out. Lindsay Lohan in court today, and if she doesn't get thrown in jail, or actually regardless of whether she gets thrown in jail, back in court again for a probation hearing on Friday, it's no wonder that there are people that are saying that Lindsay Lohan is broke. All right, here's a quiz. Who said these words? I effed too many chicks and did too many drugs, and that's the truth. The words of Jack Nicholson, Charlie Sheen, William Jefferson Clinton, Keith Richards, George Clooney, or Lindsay Lohan. Answer, George Clooney. For the first time ever, I hear him talking like this. He actually was talking about why he could never run for elected office. He adds that his political slogan would have to be, and this is a quote, I drank the bong water. Ted Williams, the former homeless guy with the silky, rich, chocolatey voice, is getting his own reality show. It's called The Second Chances at Life. Although nobody knows where it's going to air or when. They just started making the show, and they're, I guess, just assuming that somebody will end up picking the show up at some point. Some guy jumped the fence, the barricade that they have when they do those outside live shots during the Today Show. Usually Al Roker is out there. They say the guy was mentally deranged. Jon Stewart tonight has Donald Rumsfeld. Rumsfeld's plugging his book. This could be, I don't know, you might have to bring out the protective headgear. This could really be something on The Daily Show tonight. And, of course, American Idol tonight. And if you're a female and lonely, there's a new service just for you, and it'll probably make you feel a lot lonelier when you stop to think about it. It's called TextBoyfriend.com, and you guessed it, you pay $6 a month, and you receive 3 sweet, loving texts every week from an imaginary boyfriend. Sign of the times. And in Michigan, a man got some cigarettes at a 7-Eleven and then refused to pay for them because, and this is a quote, he said, the king doesn't pay for cigarettes. There's no word on what kind of king he is or thought he was. Anyway, he was arrested for lunging at the clerk to grab the cigarettes and then running out of the store. We scour the earth for these sorts of stories for you. All right, JC's Eye Candy today. Well, Cardinal spring training, obviously be there a week from today. I already told you about that. I was in Phoenix about a month ago and managed to go over to the Chicago Cubs spring training facility, but I was wearing something. And I'll just let you check out the picture. It's on Eye Candy right above, right below what you're looking at right now. And either later today or tomorrow, we have some new additions to the Wayback Machine and stuff like that in our archives. And one of them is just incredibly cool. I forgot that I had this. And while I was at the Blues game last night, it made me think of it, something that happened in 1999, 12th anniversary coming up on Sunday. So I'll tell you about that tomorrow when we get going and I make sure that thing is up. So that's it, JC's Daily Dose for Wednesday, February 23rd, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. We talk to you every day from 10 o'clock until 1 on the Big 550 KTRS. In the meantime, we've beaten this one to death. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.